In March 1997, two friends, Andrew and Attila, as they began the descent. Andrew rappelled down first, feeling the sting of the cold water as he descended. By the time he reached the bottom, he was already shivering from the chill. Attila followed, but the water made the rope slippery, and his ascent was slow and exhausting. 30 minutes into their exploration, Attila began that would soon lead to complications. Andrew noticed the rushed setup but said nothing as Attila began climbing. The freezing water made him undone, leaving him dangling by the cow's tail. Attila could not reach the ascender to adjust it. He tried to call to Andrew, but his words were muffled by the roar of the waterfall. When he shouted that he could not continue, determined to rescue his friend. When Andrew reached Attila, he found him hanging limp, his body almost paralyzed by the cold. Hypothermia had set in, and Andrew knew that only a pick-off maneuver, in which he would attach Attila to his own harness and descend together, could save him. Despite his training, Andrew's fingers were numb, and the freezing conditions made it nearly impossible to complete the maneuver. After several failed attempts, he realized the situation was too dire, and he tried another method, climbing out while tied to Attila. However, the added weight was too much, and after only 15 feet, Andrew's strength gave out. Now both were stuck, with Attila slipping into unconsciousness, and Andrew was too weak to continue. Desperate, Andrew managed to swing over to a ledge and unclip from the rope. Exhausted, he collapsed, his body shivering from the cold, and passed out. When he woke up hours later, his body was stiff and disoriented. He saw that Attila was still hanging motionless in the waterfall. It was clear that his friend was gone. Realizing that he could do nothing more, Andrew cut the tether that connected them. With great sorrow, he climbed out of the cave alone. Once outside, he collapsed and called for help. Rescue teams arrived and found Attila's body still suspended in the waterfall. A doctor on the scene confirmed what Andrew already knew. Attila had succumbed to hypothermia hours earlier. In the aftermath, Andrew reflected on the mistakes they had made, the unsecure carabiners, the rushed decisions, and the oversight of critical safety measures. What began as an exciting adventure had turned into a tragic loss.